if you are not yet very comfortable with putting your zipper pull on, just give yourself a little more room to do so. That means leave one end of the zipper longer. Decide which way you want your pouch to close. Mine doesn't matter because they are identical. So I'm gonna make this end a little bit longer, so I have a little more space to insert my zipper pull, and I'm gonna show you a couple methods to do so, as this is the way I like to sew my projects the most. I rather sew the zipper on without the zipper pull, plus a lot of projects required a split zipper tape in order to complete the project, like this one for example. So now we have the width of our finished panel, so now we know what size of zipper tape we need. Like I said, I want to leave a bit longer end on the right side, because this is the side I'm gonna slide my zipper pull on when the project is in this stage. So place your zipper and make sure you have a little bit overhang on this end and a longer tail on your side where you're gonna insert your zipper pull on. I like to melt my zipper end right away after I cut it to prevent fraying. Those ends do not look nice and straight. We're gonna trim them afterwards, so don't pay attention to that. And in this video I'm gonna show you exactly how I install my zipper pull on the zipper tape. I know that a lot of people are comfortable with the process, but the most important thing in putting the zipper pull on is to remember to remain calm and to know that you are in charge of the zipper, and don't let the zipper tape get to you. So first we're gonna match our panels again, making sure that when we insert our zipper tape, it's gonna be in the correct place. And like I said, we have the longer ends on this end, and that's why it should be easier to insert the zipper pull. So now we have the placement of our zipper. We're gonna check if the zipper tape on both sides are the same length. It seems like this side of my zipper is a little longer, and I'm gonna trim it because I know that I like to install my zipper pull placing it first on the left side of the tape. And if you are placing the pull on the left side of the tape and the right side of the tape is longer, it's really hard to align the zipper tape. It's easier to adjust the length if it's shorter here, instead of trying to pull it up. With the way I attach my zipper pull, that's usually how it works out for me better. So first I place my zipper pull on the left side, and now I'm gonna insert the right side, making sure that the zipper is the right length, that I should not have any bulge. So now I know that this side has to be a little shorter than my left side, so I think that should be the placement. And when I have the pull barely on the tape, I then push the zipper pull onto the tape. I don't pull it, I grab by the head of the slider, keeping the tape firmly with my left hand. I slide the zipper on, and it usually works like a charm. If you are having trouble and it's really difficult to insert the zipper pull on your zipper tape, it might be because the zipper pull head is too tight. You can open the mouth of the zipper pull head with placing some kind of object. Just don't hurt yourself, and trying to loosen it a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. So for example, if I had a terrible time trying to put the zipper pull on my zipper, I would take some kind of scissors or other item and try to open the zipper pull mouth, whatever you want to call it, and that usually helps with the sliding process of the slider onto your tape. So don't always think it's you. Sometimes the zipper pulls are a little too tight. So I showed you my first method of inserting the zipper pull. The second one is also, it requires definitely a longer tape, because although we inserted the zipper, you can see I pulled the zipper through all the way, because I want both ends of my zipper close when I'm working on attaching my zipper ends. So because that needed to be done, I have opportunity to show you the second way of inserting your zipper pull on. So with your zipper tape, you're gonna cut. If you, like me, like to start with the zipper pull on the left side, you're gonna trim the right corner, the corner of the right zipper tape. If you are left-handed, or if for some reason you like your zipper pull to be on the right side first, do the opposite. And always remember to melt your zipper tape after you cut it. And if you have the coils, you can see that they are unraveling and there's something sticking out. Just make sure all of it is trimmed, and spare yourself the heartache of trying to insert the zipper pull and your coils are unraveled and it's just not gonna work. So make sure that the ends of your zipper are melted, that you don't have any loose coils on the end. Insert your zipper pull on. Now you have it more secured because you have more space to work with. Then take the other end of the zipper tape that you just trimmed. Make sure you don't have any bulging on either side, that it looks like the tape is in the correct position. And again, I'm pushing the pull on. I'm not pulling, I'm pushing it onto my tape. And I have it on. I see that I have it a little bit crooked, so I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna make sure that my right side of the tape is a little bit higher. Now it's looking perfect, and I'm gonna move my pull to the center of my project. I hope that this little tutorial is going to be helpful for you, as I have a lot of patterns and projects that require the application of the zipper slider to the zipper tape after the zipper is sewn in. And believe me, it just takes a little practice and a deep breath to put the zipper pull on, and in no time you're just gonna master it, and you're gonna feel comfortable sewing the zipper tape on any project without the zipper pull inserted, which I think makes it easier, and it gives you a better final product, because you don't have this problem when you have the zipper pull onto your zipper and you have to keep moving it to sew it on. You're gonna have some kind of shipment in your zipper tape fabric. Till the next time.